like me, someone who enjoys playing retro games, but wish you could play them online with other people? Well, you're in luck. This video is all about the best netplay emulators. We'll be reviewing a variety of emulators that offer an easy barrier to entry for online netplay. I'll be ranking the ease of use and accessibility of each emulator's netplay functionality. I won't be discussing options that require opening ports or using Parsec. Instead, I'm focusing this video on emulators with netplay features. The emulators I'll be covering include Fightcade, DuckStation, Sega Fusion, PPSSPP, Simple 64, RPCS3, and RetroArch. I'll be ranking them based on ease of use and accessibility. So if you're a fan of retro gaming and want to connect with others to play online, be sure to stay tuned for my top recommendations of netplay emulators. RetroArch, a C-tier emulator for netplay, offers solid online play but has a steep learning curve. While the interface is subpar, the netplay functionality is user-friendly once you overcome the initial setup challenges. The clunky, unconventional user interface is a notable drawback, but the ability to support multiplayer with more than 2 players puts RetroArch into the C tier, placing it above emulators that require port forwarding and Parsec. The PS3 emulator known as RPCS3 is a solid B tier option, with both strengths and limitations. The interface is clean and the gameplay experience can be very enjoyable, especially when playing with up to 2 to 8 friends. However, RPCS3 does require a fairly powerful computer, as performance can be inconsistent depending on the game and your PC setup. While the emulator offers access to some really awesome games, its library is somewhat limited for online play. Additionally, users are required to create a login account, which adds extra steps. Overall, RPCS3 is a nice emulator for those with capable hardware, but the varying performance and restricted game selection keeps it from reaching the top tier.
Here comes the challenger!
Fightcade is a wonderful platform for playing a wide variety of fighting games with friends, but it can be a bit finicky. It requires very specific ROMs, and setting up some of the light guns can be challenging. However, the fun of playing classic fighting games, SNK/Naomi titles, and the availability of features like rollback netcode, ranking systems, and replays make it a worthwhile experience. The only downsides are the need to sign up to create an account, as well as the particular ROM requirements. But overall, the excellent gameplay and the vast library make Fightcade a platform I highly recommend for everyone to try. Sega Fusion is a very solid emulator, though it can feel laggy at times. Fortunately, it offers decent options to mitigate the lag. While it may desync occasionally, the experience can still be quite fun if you and a friend have a reliable internet connection. The Genesis games seem to work well, and playing Sega classics with a friend is always an enjoyable experience. The emulator does require a LAN app like Hamachi or Zero Tier. PPSSPP is a great emulator, though its requirement for LAN software holds it back from being a top pick. Once you clear that hurdle, PPSSPP really shines. Most of the games run extremely well, with just a few minor issues. It offers support for up to 8 players for some games, so if you have a large group of friends eager to enjoy games like Monster Hunter or Burnout, the PPSSPP emulator is an excellent choice. The S-tier emulators allow you to connect with your friends with minimal setup, enabling you to play together after just a few mouse clicks. Simple 64, for instance, supports up to 4 players, though its library is somewhat limited. For N64 fans, this emulator provides a convenient way to play with friends. One potential issue I encountered was the occasional desync, but this seemed more like my internet connection than the emulator itself. DuckStation is the top emulator on this list. It offers excellent rollback functionality and is very easy to set up. DuckStation supports a wide variety of games that you could enjoy playing with your friends, though it currently only supports up to 2 players. The emulator also provides great options for input delay adjustment and upscaling, allowing you to start playing with a friend in just a few clicks. DuckStation's fantastic game library makes it one of the best netplay emulators available. And that's my list. I'll be linking in the description videos on how to set these netplay emulators up, and also special thanks to all my friends who helped capturing the footage and playing with me. Check out the links in the description to follow and subscribe to them.